I put the glasses on because I don't know what my eyes look like, and I didn't feel like doing makeup, so I was like, I'm just gonna throw my glasses on, and hopefully that hides any dark spots or bags in my eyes. Okay, that's what the glasses are for. Okay, my face looks a hot mess. Okay, that way. That picture is from a yard sale that I went to today, so I'm gonna hang it up later. Hey girl. Okay, the video was supposed to be filmed without her running, still sleeping, so I'm going to go ahead and film it with Rachel. Hopefully she stays asleep. So if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Raven Lenore, and in this video I wanted to talk about my experience with my bowel resection. Some of you may know that I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, and I had a bowel resection back in 2016. I was diagnosed in 2015. I had the bowel resection in 2016. So I wanted to share my experience with that and share if I would have done anything differently, and yeah, go from there. So if you guys, like I said, know anything, basically I had a bowel resection, and a bowel resection is where they cut off a part of your bowel because of inflammation, and it's really badly scarred. So my the section that meets the small intestine to the large intestine was scarred, so they went in and took it out. So leading up to that, this is how that happened. Basically, I was back and forth to the doctor, to the hospital. I feel like I've told the story a million times, but I'm not sure if I told it here. But I was back and forth to the hospital, and the time up to the last time I was diagnosed officially with Crohn's disease, and the doctor gave me prednisone, and he sent me home, and he said to go ahead and take this. Gave me a super high dose. My face blew up like a marshmallow, and he said to come back in a month to have the procedure where they go inside and with the camera to see what's going on. He wanted to see if that was going to help with the slow down the progression of the inflammation. So long story short, I went to work. Actually no, I went on the prednisone, but what I also did was tweak my diet a little bit more, which was a big mistake to me. I already adapted to a plant-based diet because I knew that dairy and milk and things like that I just did not tolerate very well. So, but I also was still eating things like what is it called? Fibrous cereals, wheat, things like that, and my body just had a hard time digesting those things. So therefore I changed my diet. I was eating fibrous foods, which was putting more stress on my the inflamed part of my intestine. And once I did that, I went to work. I was working nights at that time. I was very sick, very nauseous. I was vomiting the whole entire night, but I wanted to get through the night, and I said after that I would go to the doctor. Big mistake. That was actually the day I had scheduled to have the procedure where they look inside, and the word for that is not coming to me at the moment. So anyway, yeah, so I was going to have that done. She's going to touch my camera. Stop. Okay, anyway, so I went to have the procedure to have that done. I went to have that done. Oh no, I did not go have that done. It was the day that I was supposed to have it done. Okay. The wipes are annoying me. Okay, now I'm off center, but who cares? You get to see the pretty picture. Anyway, so basically I went to the emergency room. They were like, we don't know what to do for you here. Go home, make an appointment with your doctor. I was like, no, call my GI. Bypassed my regular doctor and called my GI. They called him and he was like, keep her there. They kept me. They further looked and saw that I had some kidney stones actually, and that was causing inflammation also. So I had that going on with the Crohn's, and what they wanted to do was go ahead and put some type of stent or something in my kidney to help drain all the extra fluid that was in there, along with doing the bowel resection. They put me on antibiotics. The next day when they came in, they said that they looked and they changed their mind and they're not going to put the stent in for my kidney. They said they believe that when they did the bowel resection that everything would basically cure itself. So that was a good thing. Basically after that I went into surgery. They prepped me. I had to do a prep. Did I have to do a prep? I don't remember if I did a prep. I'm pretty sure I had to. Yeah. So anyway, I did the prep, and after that I remember going through the surgery. It was pretty funny. The doctors were really nice. The nurses were really nice. I remember coming out of the surgery and I had my hand on my belly because I was so scared that I was gonna have one of those bags, like that something went wrong and they were gonna have to say, I'm gonna have to have you're gonna have that bag. That was like one of the biggest things I didn't want, but I did not have to get one. The surgery was a success. It was non-invasive, which meant, well, limitly invasive. I'm getting all my words wrong right now. So that basically means that they went in microscopically. Yeah, and I got 4 little I got 4 incisions to where they went in, and the rest is history. I am so glad that I got the surgery. For me, I was never a sick person, so being diagnosed with Crohn's basically made me have to put all my faith basically in God and say, I don't know what's going on, I can't cure this, it's nothing I can't do. So I have to put, my trust and pray, and hopefully, everything will happen. I originally did not want the surgery. I was praying to not have it, but I was reminded by a coworker that sometimes, we talk about faith and how, God puts doctors and things in our life as a way of grace, you know what I mean? So they're there for a reason. That's, a way of Him showing grace, and that's a way of healing. Your way to healing might be through you having to get surgery with the doctor. So I was glad that, that was brought up to me, and I was like, okay, I'll have the surgery, got it done, and like I said, I've been perfect. From here on out, I do, certain foods I just don't eat. I'm not going to say you can get surgery and then eat whatever you want. You have to be smart and make sure that you're taking care of your body. Listen to your body. I listen to my body all the time. Like I said, I know it's something I just stay away from. Highly processed foods I do not eat, and if I do have them, it's once in a blue moon. Milk, for what? I don't consume milk. Ice cream, I don't do ice cream. Things like that, I don't do. So basically, at the end of the day, listen to your doctor. The reason I decided to make this video was because I remember being in a hospital room, not knowing what the heck was going on with my body, and I was on YouTube and Google, and all I could find was like doctors and people laid up in hospital beds, looking very sick. And from what I found, I never found people that had come out of it okay. I only found people that were going through it and, in the hospital all the time. Or I found people, that's all I was really finding. I never found people that had basically were okay, had surgery, living life, changed our diet, or, taking meds, or, feeling better. I'm not on any meds right now. If my doctor tomorrow said you need to be on meds, I would listen to my doctor. I'm not one to think that, food heals everything, but I am very careful about what I eat. I'm currently on a plant-based diet. As long as for me, I stay away from highly processed food, meaning, bleached flour, things like that. I don't have any of that on a regular basis. Fried foods, big no-no for me. But yeah. That ends this story. Basically, it got interrupted, but she went and left, and hopefully she's not waking up her brother. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, if you're thinking about, well, of course you're not, it's not like something you're going to schedule for yourself, but if your doctor says, you might need to have this, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to connect with me on Instagram or leave a question down in the comments below, and I'll get back to you. And yeah, that's about it. Sorry for my background. I was just really trying to knock one of these out really quick, and yeah, and I'm sorry if I was looking that way a little bit. Like I said, this setup is a little different for me, and I'm gonna go hang up that picture and finish and continue with my day. But I like to get this quiet time and knock out a video if I can. If I ever get both of the twins down at the same time, is like Miracle. So like I said, thanks for watching, and I'll be back next time. Bye.